Most of the issues that they've raised are issues that we are aware of. Some will require government intervention. Some also we can handle it here. For instance, we talk about the sanitation issue. I believe once the municipal and the sanitation department are doing what they are supposed to do, we should be able to find a solution to them. We're trying to deal with the street light issues, especially the traffic light issues. They said we should go to urban roads. So that when governmental factors are coming in. But even notwithstanding, we will still find ways to get some of those issues done. Talking about the flooding issues, it's a major problem all the way from Otojo to Glefe. We've engaged the Pambros company managers to see how best we can work in collaboration to dredge that place, so when it rains there can be a buffer for the water to be for a while before slowly it flows into the sea. So it is with the sanitation issue vis-a-vis flooding issue in Glefe. Glefe's issue is a trash issue, but that one too, we brought some partners to come and see how we can utilize it properly. You understand? So these are understandable, but when it comes to the issue of Ghana water, you know, we've gone into trying to research why and to ask why. You see, the pipes that they put in the 70s are still the same pipes that are over here. So you realize that they complain that the water doesn't come. Even when it comes, then it's not clear, because dirt naturally enters those holes which are, so there has to be a general rehabilitation. But you know, we are having general water issue. So far we've been talking about the Cobra, the Pra, the Densu and all that. The wager here, which is a stream off of the Densu, luckily Gamze have not hit us yet, you understand, but then the water levels are also not coming like before. You know, around this time by now it should have been raining in the eastern region heavily, so the downstream can come towards our end. So these are practical things that we know.
Security issues.
Yes, security issues. You know, it's hard to say, but even as we speak, the entire Dansuman police station has only one pickup truck doing surveillance and patrol through the entire constituency. It's under what we should be having, you understand. So we are still engaging. You know, very soon I'm going to have a statement on the floor of Parliament to talk about the vehicles that are parked in other places in government institutions, whilst the most important places we are not having them, you understand. And so it's an issue, but what I think and I'm suggesting is that I've discussed with the police commanders who we are here to fine-tune it, that we have our neighborhood watch. We use some of the youth in the neighborhood to protect their neighborhood. You know, after the demonstration, they brought people to start working. So as we speak, work is ongoing. That has subsidiary issues which we are dealing with. But so far, at least some form of contract has been given. The work is, they've done the under sinking, they've done the digging, they are doing the filling in with the boulders, and I'm sure we'll continue. Employment is an issue. You know, that's why His Excellency John Dramani Mama kept talking about the National Skills Training Program. You understand? Because when you look at the national sectors or the governmental sectors, they hire less than just about 1/8 of the entire unemployed people. But then when we focus on the private sectors, when we have people owning their own businesses because they have a trade or they have a skill, then it eases that. When you look at a place like Dansuman, you understand, when we have some of the youth doing the sanitation guards, we have some being watch dogs, we have some learning their own handiwork, and then you're able to push a few into the security services. At least a number of people or families will begin to feel the easiness of the unemployment effect. You understand? And I think the best way is for people to learn skill. You understand? Government come, government go. At the point, politics hits everywhere. Our system is so polarized. But when you have your own business, let's say you're a shoemaker. You understand? Which now I wish I could have learned. You make your own money. You have the whole world to be able to sell your shoes. You understand? If you're a designer, you know, when somebody sews a clothes, I don't know about this one, they charge you 300, 500 cedis. You understand? If you can sew 2 in a week, 1,000 cedis, I'm better off than an MP.
This was the first time seeing my MP be in front of me, talking to him like a father, raising a concern or what you want him to do for us as a constituent. And also, since we spoke, he took our considerations into, we took our questions into a consideration. And I mean, Gidi said, you will do it for us, so that the constituents or the whole Dansuma will rise together and follow him. If only we are willing to support me, I know I myself, I'm talking for myself, I know I will support him, but I don't know for others. I can't speak for them as well. So that's what I can say about today's.
By yourself, it's not inferior, like how people were excited to have him hosting us, like problems about Ablekuma West Constituency. We are happy, and we know, like we believe in him that he can do it. We know he can't use 4 years to clean up the mess that previous administration used 12 years to create that mess. He can't use 4 years to clean up those mess in 12 years. But we know that from time to time,
excited to be with Reverend. Honestly, Reverend's win is our win, and we know that since 2012 NDC hasn't won power, and right now that we have won, it is most likely that by God's grace we are going to make a difference. Abusia for power na yesi ye peno enye se pen ye pekeke na ye pen se ye betimi aboa na ye nyina aka ye nsasisi anim if it sempeni force ensa baako nso onyame ani kata enti se me ya me de na wo ye wo de na obia ye ne de a eno na be ma reverend enya ahoden no so akohwehwe ne yese so hwehwe de ba na ama dansoma aye kra behwe ye the youth na se omo na omo je power no won so na ye nso ye de power ne brew nti obia mia ne ho wa obesua de asua wa obesua sanu dwuma sua bibia obeye de aboa reverend bia na no so twen na watimi ama aye manaye ye do bia se. This is just the beginning, and you can imagine that tomorrow and tomorrow's next is gonna be fine. Bye everybody.